Hello, and welcome to Math Matters. I'm Mrs. Parker. Today we're going to do an activity from Steve Wyborney called Splat. Are you ready to play? How many blue shapes do you see? There are 5 blue shapes. How did you know there were 5 blue shapes? Did you count each dot one time? Did you know it was 5 right away because it looks like a pattern on a die? Did you see different groups of dots? Did you see the dots in different groups, like 3 dots, then 2 dots? Or 4 dots and 1 dot? Next, a splat will be coming. A splat will hide so many shapes. We want to know how many are hiding, and how do you know? Splat. How many shapes are under the splat? How do you know? How else could you know how many shapes were under the splat? Let's look under the splat to see how many shapes are there. There are 3 shapes under the splat. Some strategies you could have used was counting from 2 to 5. 3, 4, 5, which is 3 times that we counted. You could have thought about how 5 can break apart, and you know that 2 and 3 make 5. Maybe you visualized the 3 blue shapes that were hidden. You could have also used addition. 2 plus what equals 5? Or subtraction. 5 minus 2 equals 3. We can learn many things from this picture. We can learn how to count on, break numbers apart, like making 2 and 3 make 5. We can also see how addition and subtraction are related to each other. Are you ready to try another one? How many blue shapes do you see? There are 8 blue shapes. How did you know that there were 8 shapes? Did you count each dot one at a time? Did you see the dots in different groups? Did you see the dots in different groups, like 4 and 4, or like 3 shapes and 5 shapes? Did you count them in a different way other than by 1, like by 2s? 2, 4, 6, 8. Next, a splat will be coming. A splat will hide so many shapes. We want to know how many shapes are hiding, and how do you know? How many shapes are under the splat? How do you know? How else could you know how many dots were under the splat? Let's look under the splat to see how many shapes there are. There were 4 shapes under the splat. Some strategies you could have used was counting on from 4 to 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. We counted 4 times to get to 8. You could have thought about how 8 can break apart, and you know that 4 and 4 make 8. Maybe you visualized the 4 blue shapes that were hidden. You could have also used addition. 4 plus what equals 8? Or subtraction. 8 minus 4 equals 4. From this picture, we can learn how to count on, break numbers apart, and use addition and subtraction. In today's episode of Math Matters, you use Splat to think about numbers. Can you make your own Splat problem at home? I'm Mrs. Parker. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.